So he's a little bit agitated right now, as you can tell. Let's try another song. Alright, we're gonna try another song. So the subject is very agitated as it is, and he's fussy, very fussy. You got too late. I feel in my brain. And then you'll say, that's what people say. Not too many dates. That's what people say. That's what people say. That's what people say. I can't confusing. Can't stop moving. With music in my mind, and it's gonna be alright. It's been a while since I've done this. It's been quite a while since I've done this, so it's a little bit hard to start up again. I'll see, hopefully I'll be able to continue this. Blogging is fairly hard. I don't know how people find the time to do it sometimes. I mean, it's a bit strenuous. Just trying to find the time, having things to talk about, and then editing it to post online. So yeah, blogging is very hard. It's been almost about a year and a half since I did the last one, so maybe I'll find something to blog about. But I think the hardest thing for me was trying to find things to blog about. You know, no longer in college, almost about 10 years out, so it's, you know, just work day in, day out, pay a mortgage, but I do have some good news. I am a father now, and my son has survived 1 month. I remember I was going to start up this again once my son was born, and I was going to blog the first day I got home, but it was just crazy. There was so many things I had to do. I didn't have any time for ourselves. Me and my wife were constantly watching the kid, worrying, making sure everything's right. We had to be on a schedule. Every 3 hours we had to feed him. It was every 4 hours. Yeah, every 4 hours we had to feed. I swear, the first 2 weeks we just barely got any sleep. Still not getting any sleep. We're sleeping in tangents now. So she'll go to sleep for about 6 to 7 hours in the early evening, wake up the early morning, I'll go to sleep, wake up until noon. And yeah, that's basically how our life has been for the past month. I have about another month left of my paternity leave, so I figured I wanted to do something to start this again. So, and I have time, somewhat. My son's sleeping right now, so we'll see how it goes. You're hungry.
Make sure there's no air.
Yeah, I know. He's too hungry. Okay. Alright, calm down. Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. Press the button, start recording.
It is recording.
Oh, it is? Are you recording the entire time? That's good. Well, I try to get situated. Alright, what was I talking about next? I think before I had to go, I was talking about birthing classes, and me and my wife took that in lieu of some real parenting classes. To be frank and honest, we didn't remember anything that we did in the birthing class. It was just once it was time for him to come out, we just totally forgot everything. It was just... it wasn't really quick. I mean, I'd like to say it was one thing after another, but it really wasn't. It was almost like, what, 8 hours of just waiting? Would you say, Chow?
Yeah.
They're about to send us home that day. But I said I was like gonna start vlogging again once we took him home, but just didn't have any time. You're always wanting to eat, or poop, or cry. And then when he wanted to sleep, that's when we tried sleeping. But yeah, there was a lot of things that wasn't told to us when we were, you know, I wouldn't say this, like, there's a lot of things that wasn't really common knowledge. I knew about the belly button thing, where, you know, they would have that stump for a while, but nobody ever told me what to do when it falls out. I was a mess, because I was playing with him, and it was like, I think, well, I was feeding him and playing with him around midnight, and all of a sudden, like, he brushes his butt across my shirt, and it rips out the belly button, or not the belly button, but the stump, and it just was like, it looked like vanilla ice cream with strawberry toppings just swirling down. So it was like blood and pus, and I was freaking out. So I didn't know what to do. I was calling the doctor like midnight, and doctors are like, yeah, everything you described is fine. It's normal. Just let air dry, and it should scab over. But I tried Googling it. I tried looking it up. There's just like nothing across. I mean, it was just a lot of things that wasn't really told to us. But the internet does help a lot. There's like, it's kind of like a blessing and a curse with the internet. So there's some things that my wife will like stay up late just looking out if something's wrong, bugging him, and she'll lose sleep that way too. But in the end, I mean, these kids are pretty resilient. You survived a month. You survived longer than any of my houseplants. The thing I was wanting to talk about was that everyone's going to have an opinion about how you should raise your kid or how you should raise a kid. So whether you're going to do breastfeeding or bottle feeding or whatever, circumcision or uncircumcised, everyone's going to get on your grill about this. I'm not telling you what's in the bottle, because I don't want to start any fights. But everyone's entitled to their opinion. And I think, as a parent, you gotta do what you think is best. So, the other thing that I feel that nobody really told us about was the birth certificate. That's the other thing. The birth certificate, I had to order myself. And apparently in the state of Maryland, it is not done automatically. So I ended up paying $54 for that. But yeah, c'est la vie. I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish feeding him, and hopefully I'll continue this vlog, or not. I mean, it's really hard to find time nowadays. Will I even edit this? Yeah, burp you now. Actually, I should have burped you earlier. Burp. Burp, burp. That was pretty loud. You got another one? You got another one?